I understand an old school opponent of yours, a guy named Terry Funk, is getting back into the ring.
Somebody's helping him, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you're going to be involved in the, it's a six-man tag team match, and I understand you're involved in this?
I am so looking forward to this. I mean, that's all the Rock and Roll Express have been talking to me about. And they're going to be teaming with Terry Funk.
They're over there, by the way. If you want to look over there real quick so you know who we're talking about. Okay, come on back.
Back to us.
So they're going to be teaming with Terry Funk against you.
The Memphis Mafia, they're calling us.
Yes.
Me, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, and my son Brian Christopher, Grandmaster Sexay.
Yes.
We're all from Memphis.
Yes.
These guys are not from Memphis, and Terry Funk is certainly not from Memphis.
Now, you've never settled your differences with Terry Funk, have you?
That's probably the one guy that I've had the longest running feud with in the history of this business. Him and Bill Dundee. Yes. I mean, you know, these are, like I said, with Andy Kaufman, these are two guys I couldn't warm up to if we were cremated together. But no, Terry Funk and I have had countless. I couldn't even tell you how many.
You did that empty arena match that we published in the magazine.
Empty arena match where he did a lot of profanity.
Yes.
Before that.
Yes.
Really, and Lance Russell. I look back. I just watched that the other day, and that was one of the greatest pieces of video. Lance Russell was actually smoking a cigarette when the camera came on, and then they were waiting for me to get there. They didn't think any of that was going to air, but they aired it anyway. Yeah, and Terry Funk and I had the empty arena. He got his eye gouged with a stick that he was going to use on me.
I remember.
And I happened to block it and hit it, and he stuck it in his own eye. And then what did he say after that? My eye.
Wait, let me
Terry Funk's coming out of retirement to tag up with Rock and Roll against Lawler.
This is
going to be incredible.
This will be Terry's last two matches.
I know that. And we're going to talk to him. I'm trying to reach him by phone.
Yeah, because it took forever just to get him to agree to do this, and the reason he did because of Lawler.
Yeah. Any place there's Jerry Lawler, Terry Funk wants to be there.
Can't put out.
All right, now, and last year, the year before that, and maybe the year before that, and the year before that, you retired.
And the year before that.
What's that?
The year before that.
Yes.
And the year before that. And the year before that. And the year before that. I retired. Yes, I did.
That's correct. So now it is 2017 and September 23rd and 24th for Big Time Wrestling in Raleigh, North Carolina, and one night in Charleston, South Carolina. You're getting back in the ring again. And you're going to be partnering with the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, to go against Doug Gilbert, Brian Christopher, and his father, a guy named Jerry the King Lawler. So first of all, what's lured you out of retirement again?
Jerry Lawler. Because I can't stand the guy. The guy is an absolute moron. I refuse to let him stay in the professional wrestling profession longer than me. What a horrible thing it would be to have somebody that's such a lousy athlete as Jerry Lawler.
Now you had
coming out on top.
You had many years of matches with him, and totally unsettled barbed wire matches. You had that one match in an empty arena in Memphis, Tennessee.
He'd run for me. He'd run like a deer. To be very honest with you, he's a chicken shit.
So now there was also another incident where he almost took your eye out, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What does he want to do? Even whenever I was champion, he would run for me. He knew he couldn't beat me, so he'd just run for whatever time the match was. And he'd run as fast and as hard as he could possibly run. Jerry Lawler is the biggest chicken in the world. He's a bigger chicken than, I don't know.
So is this why this match is taking place as a six-man tag team match? Well, did you try and get a single match with him at Big Time Wrestling?
Why, sure I did. I tried to get him coming in the ring in a single match. And so what did he do? He picked out two idiots as partners. Because that's the only thing that he can associate with anymore in the professional wrestling world. Because Jerry Lawler 99.9% of the people in the country today know that Jerry Lawler is an idiot, and on top of being an idiot, he's a pervert, and on top of being a pervert, he's a fool. That's what Jerry Lawler is. That's what I can't stand about him. That's why I want him out of the world of professional wrestling.
So
I want to clean up the profession.
So right now,
to clean up the profession, you've got to start somewhere. And where am I going to start? I'm going to start with Jerry Lawler. Of all the goddamn people, it's going to be Jerry Lawler, because he's a pig and I've always been a pig ever since he got into the world of wrestling. Who started Jerry Lawler? Nick Gulas? My God. Nick Gulas was the biggest crook, the biggest thief, the biggest idiot that ever came into the wrestling world. And how did he come into it? Because he came into it through Tennessee. God bless the wrestling fans in Tennessee. As if you've seen Jerry Lawler, you've seen enough. You've seen the worst that has been put out in the world of professional wrestling. That's Jerry the Queen Lawler.
Jerry Lawler, before...
Now, what else you got to say?
Well, before we leave here, Jerry Lawler is listening to this, just as you would do if he was sitting right across from you right now on the night before the match. What would you like to say directly to Jerry Lawler?
If he was sitting there, I'd say, what would I like to say to him right now? Hey, asshole, put on your tights and step out the front door. I'm ready for you.
All right. Terry Funk, September 20...
How was that?
No, we heard you loud and clear. So, September 23rd and 20...
Make sure Jerry Lawler hears that.
He will, for sure. I will make sure I send him.
Hey, asshole, step out the front door. I'm waiting for you.
All right, Bill Apter with Terry Funk.
Hey, asshole, step out the front door.
September
I'm
23rd.
waiting for you.
September 24th, Big Time Wrestling, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Charleston, South Carolina.
It's me. Hey, asshole, step out the front door.
All right, we'll
I'm waiting for you.
see you at the
Jerry
matches.
Lawler.
Thank you, Terry Funk.